Hey y'all, and welcome to the Southland Piper. I'm your host Tim. Hope you're doing well today. Black Cavendish. I enjoy Black Cavendish quite a bit. I will smoke it straight, or I'll sometimes blend it into other tobaccos, especially if I'm doing a pressing. You'll always see me add Black Cavendish. And one of the more known Black Cavendish blends is good old Captain Black Dark. I think it's just really good, and it's made by Lane Limited. Well, Lane Limited also makes Smoker's Pride Black Cavendish, and it's pretty much Captain Black Dark. It's very economical. This is a 12-ounce bag that I recently purchased, $19 for 12 ounces, so it's not bad at all. Now, when I cellar my Black Cavendish, I like to vacuum seal it. This is in Mylar, and this was March of 21. It is rock hard, and so I thought today's video I will cut this one open and open the fresh bag, and let's see if there's been any changes over the last 3 years. Some people say vacuum sealing tobacco can dry it out. I'm not sure how that could happen because this is negative pressure. If you lose your seal, it's going to draw in air and moisture, I guess, if it's in the air. So I'm not too sure. Now I can see where you vacuum seal it and it's going to compress the tobacco to the point that some of the juices are basically squeezed out a little bit. But we'll open this up and take a look. So let's turn around to the workbench. Let's start with the fresh Smoker's Pride. All right, I've cut the seal on the Smoker's Pride. Let's put a little bit out. That's pretty dark Black Cavendish. The moisture, it's springing back out. So I wouldn't consider it overly wet. It does stick to the fingers a little bit. So there's that. It smells great. Now let's open up this 3-year-old bag. I have what's called a chamber vacuum sealer, and it just does a really great job of really pumping the air down. Okay. Matter of fact, I forgot that I originally put it in clear, and then I bought some Mylar because you really should block the light, even though this was kept in a closed environment, darkened environment. But I did, before I sealed it in this, I did break the seal on the Black Cavendish, so that seal's no longer there. Now, what do I do with my there it is. Probably the easiest thing to do here would be to just, let's see, yeah, that's the top edge. Let's do that. You can see where it squeezed out some of the oils and the tobacco. Well, the first thing I immediately see is this looks a lot like a pressed tobacco, which the vacuum sealer, like I said, it really can draw a real tight vacuum. So yeah, I basically have a block here. Still very tacky. Breaks apart easily. So let me break this apart. Now looking at the pressed, it's a little glossier in look. It's a little denser because just being compressed, but hadn't really changed a whole lot either than being compressed down. Breaks apart easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my clay pipe and I will smoke the fresh bag, and then I will smoke some of this that's been vacuum sealed. Now I actually do have two unsmoked identical clay pipes, so that's what I will be using. So let's head on over to the recliner and sit back and try these out. Now I don't know if y'all can tell much difference. The top one is the fresh, and the bottom one is the 3-year-old vacuum sealed. I can tell the top one's a little lighter in color, but where I notice it most is feeling the pipes. Uh, this one, the fresh, just wants to be more springy and fluffy. And of course, since this bottom one has been compressed, it packs down real easy and doesn't have much spring to it. But I'm going to try the fresh one first. There's a lot of crackling going on because of that moisture. Yeah, just a good old sweet black Cavendish. Really nice. Let's see if I can tell any difference with the vacuum sealed for 3 years. I can immediately tell on lighting up the cocoa of black Cavendish is a little bit more prominent in the vacuum sealed. I'm gonna say it went out on me. This is being a little harder to keep lit because it's just denser. They're very close. So the Cellared um, aromatic black Cavendish really hasn't changed a whole lot, which is a good thing. Like I said, it is a little bit more compact, um, just a little bit more cocoa forward than the fresh. But I would give the fresh on a scale to 5, um, a good 4, and this one would come in at 4.3 or something along that. So it definitely hasn't hurt the Cavendish. Now, it's only been 3 years. Um, I say cellaring aromatics, there's not really any advantage to it. The only reason I do is for economics. They're probably going to be going, well, no, probably to it. All tobacco is getting more expensive, and you never know when legislation is going to change. So I hope you found this video a little interesting, and I appreciate you watching, and have a good rest of the day. Bye.